Hey, welcome to a brand new series with Vince and Flav. She'll be in some of the videos, and it's called What Do I Spend My Money On? So hey, listen, it's been a little while since I've uploaded videos here on a consistent basis, and I thought what better way to introduce you to what's been going on in my world the last couple of years since I've transitioned from uploading muscle building videos to supporting online fit pros to starting, growing, and scaling their online fitness businesses. And I would love to share with you why we spend our money on certain things and not on other things. And I want to make it very clear that this series isn't about telling you the right way to spend your money, the wrong way to spend your money, and to make you feel bad and to make you feel guilty and stuff like that, but to just give you an insight on somebody who's built multiple seven-figure businesses. How do we as a couple use our money? But Flavia, why don't you kind of share with them, why we have enrolled our kids into a private Christian school. It's obviously not free. It's about a 20-minute drive across town every single morning. So I wouldn't say a major inconvenience, but compared to the school we were at before, it was a 3-minute walk. Flavia, why don't you just share with them a bit of the few reasons why the kids are now, our two oldest, our 7-year-old and our 5-year-old, are now in private Christian school?
First of all, the classroom sizes are smaller. As you probably know, in private schools, they're a lot smaller. This one in particular, there's only 12 allowed per class. Our kids have the advantage of having a teacher that can give them a lot of focused time. And Amelia, our firstborn, she was in French immersion, and this is not French immersion. So she doesn't know how to read English. So she's actually been working really hard the last few weeks. She's tired at the end of the day, but the teacher was able to get another teacher in to help her learn how to read because she's so behind in her class. So that's one advantage of having a privately funded school, that we can actually request something like that to help our kids succeed. Another reason is that we were at a Catholic school because we want God a part of our kids' lives. So we want them to experience God in every aspect possible. So with our friends, with our church, any community, with the school, we want God to be a part of their lives. So we really want people surrounding our children that have the same values. And this school in particular is just phenomenal. They actually conduct an interview with you before you are allowed to send your kid, because they want to make sure that everyone's on board with their values and their value system.
You're not just taking advantage of the smaller classrooms in that, but you truly do practice the beliefs that they instill within the kids all day, that we're intentional about those same beliefs at home.
We were at a Catholic school, but unfortunately they're the exact same as the school board, the public school board. So everything that they teach in the Catholic school board, they teach in the public. So it's the same. It's the same funding. So this private school, they leave out a lot of the sex education that Ontario is teaching. It's pretty bad. They expose them much too early. Yeah,
and we don't think that's responsible whatsoever. So 2 parts on that. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. That's something my dad taught me and my brothers. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. So you can control the environments you're in. So environmental exposure, right? It's very, very important. What are they getting exposed to when we're not with them? We found a lot of the parents just weren't intentional with their faith at all. They just sent their kids there. And we even talked to some parents, not all parents, just a few, who were like, we don't practice God at all in our home. Our kids can decide whatever they want to believe. And I'm like, that was the line. You're gonna let your kids practice whatever they want to believe? What's the point of being a parent, right? So anyways, when we heard that was like, if I have the option to put my child in an environment where they can have beliefs that we strongly want a part of our life and guide our decisions, if we can have that during all the hours of the day that we're not with the kids, how can you not invest into your child in that kind of way, right?
This school in particular is a classical style of learning, so they take periods of history and they learn everything about that era. So even mathematics, every subject that they're learning, it goes back to that era. Actually, this morning, Amelia was talking about Greek mythology. So she's learning the ancient Greek, and it's just so funny.
I didn't learn any of this stuff.
No, she's a grade 2. It's just a really smart way of learning. It's old school, and there's a lot of research that shows that kids excel learning this way. My brother has a doctorate, and he tells me that he'd be even smarter if he learned this style. So he was the one that really turned us onto this way of learning.
So obviously it's an investment. It's a financial investment. And her brother actually had a great line for me, sat me down over a bottle of wine this past summer. Let's just say it's $15,000. So $15,000 times 2 children, $30,000 a year. Let's just pretend that's the number, okay? Times how many years would they be in private school here? Till grade 8?
8 years.
Okay, times 8 years. So where can you spend $240,000 into the development of your child where they're gonna get exactly what you want them to know in an accelerated rate in a safer environment? Like, where can you spend that kind of money and get that kind of return? This is gonna help foster the type of mindset. It's gonna help develop skill sets. It's gonna develop emotional intelligence. It's gonna develop relational intelligence. It's gonna help with just preventing them from making bigger mistakes down the road, right? I'm okay with my kids making some of the smaller mistakes in life. Those are inevitable, but I want to really help my kids avoid the big mistakes. You know which kind of big mistakes I'm talking about. I was raised in a Catholic school. I think we came out okay, most of the time, but it's just an option that we have, and it's an option that we want to exercise because, you never know what could have been. People would say, yeah, but Vince, you turned all right, but maybe I could have turned out better, all right? I'm not looking for good, I'm looking for great. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Let me know, would you spend your money on private Christian school or a private school? Let me know in the comments below. Is this a smart investment, stupid investment? Let me know below. We've got more episodes coming on what we spend our money on, so make sure you're subscribed, turn post notifications on, and we will see you in the next video.